Hi guys, welcome back to another video from the heart. Today's video is going to be about how to motivate your kids to get your house from looking like this to like, okay, maybe not that quick, but it might take some time. But today we're going to show you how to give some structure to not only help your child be motivated to pitch in around the house, but also to teach them the value of the dollar, how to work hard for the things that they really want. And I hope you guys have fun. Thanks for helping us build our channel, and I hope that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Take us to the intro. Chances are, when you ask your kids to do stuff, you get reactions like this. I need someone to clean up. I need you guys to clean up after dinner. Hey, hello. Hello. You guys didn't hear me?
No.
Of course not. Hey, I need you to do the dishes.
Do I have to?
Yeah. I need you to get going on folding the clothes.
Why?
That's your chore. Hey, I need those dishes done. Chances are you've had a reaction like what was just shown in the video. Slouching, rolling the eyes, frustration, straight getting ignored, right, when you ask your kids to do things. Well, what we're gonna propose? Well, we're gonna propose. Will you get our kids to do chores, please?
Yeah, right.
We've asked them to do something, and what we've kind of learned, we want to share a couple things that we've learned with you about how to help your children understand and understand the expectations, and to help your children grow up to be healthy adults. Because I think we can, no matter who you are, we all agree we want our children to grow up and be healthy and happy adults, functioning, high-functioning adults.
One thing that Jason really taught me early on is it's never too soon to start. Kira and I didn't have a lot of discipline and structure in our life prior to me getting married with Jason, and so what I found was I didn't set realistic expectations for Kira. I would just follow her around the house and pick up her stuff because it was faster and it was easier. And I remember when we were dating and he said, why don't you have her pick up her stuff herself? And I thought, because I'll be up all night long because it's going to take forever. And what I realized is I was setting her up for failure. So early on in marriage, we started encouraging her to participate in her chores at a really young age. I think by the time, she was 5, she was making her bed and putting her clothes away, picking up her toys before bed, and that was it was a really healthy, realistic expectation for a 5-year-old. And I wish I would have started it a little earlier.
Yeah, so it's never too early to get started. If your child is old enough to get things out, they're probably old enough to put things back. It does take patience, and it takes a lot of discipline because it's so much faster to just do it yourself. It is so much faster. I mean, I can clean the house in an hour. it takes me an hour just to teach one of the kids how to clean the bathroom correctly, right? And so that's the other thing. When your kids are doing chores, it is really important. Chances are one of the parents is probably critical, one is probably more passive, and it really takes kind of both parents to meet in the middle, because you want to teach them how to do a good job. But if every time they do a chore, you're critiquing them or telling them what they can do better, they're going to feel defeated and they're not going to want to do the chore. So it's a balance of telling them it looks beautiful even when you see dirt everywhere, and cheering them on, and then other times understanding that you need to show them, hey, actually we have to get in behind the sink in the mirror. There's a whole spot right there where dirt builds up, and to show them. And it takes patience and it takes way more time than just doing it yourself. But the investment is worth it.
Yeah.
The investment's worth it. They're going to grow up understanding. And it's not just about, I remember when one of our kids said, we're just slaves. We're just your slaves. Do you remember that? Who was that? I don't remember which one it was, but they're like, we're just your slaves. And it's like, no.
It was Kira.
Yeah, I think it was Kira.
Yeah.
So also being to understand the why. Why are they doing chores? For us, it was things like, well, you're part of the family, and that's what families do. We all pitch in. We all live in this house. We all pitch in. But on a bigger scale, we want them to understand what life's like as an adult, because one day they're going to be grown up and they're going to go to work, and the work ethic that you teach them in the home is going to be the work ethic that they give when they get their first job, second job, third job, go to school, all of those things. So we have a really cool, what I think is a really cool system set up that uses, so we have a chart. You can see the chart, and it has everybody's names, including Connie and I's names, and it has the daily chore column, which is things that need to happen every single day, and we rotate those week to week to week, so those always change. And then the Monday through Saturday, we had the kids pick, and we asked them, hey, what are some chores out of all these cards? You look at these cards. One says doing the dishes, one says setting the table, cleaning up the dog poop, the cat poop, feeding the animals. There's all sorts of these cards, and I really love this system and I really love this chart because there's so many options. There's so many options. They even have some blank cards that you can write in special stuff. And then they have a bonus area for your overachiever kids, the ones, the overspenders, the ones that spend all their money at the candy store and need more money. There's bonus chores for them to do, and so I really like this system. It kind of takes up a lot of space. You can see it on the wall. It takes up quite a bit of space. We finally found a space. Last house we had it right, like in the dining room. It was ugly. Connie hated it, but it had to go somewhere, and so that's where it went. Here we have a mud room. It's much more convenient. I think it's tucked out of the way. I like it. But this chore chart's really cool because every day the kids know they have every day but one day, that's Sunday or whatever day you choose, but one day there's no chores. It's just it's a free day to rest, relax, get rejuvenated, spend your time the way you want, because let's just be honest, God rested on the last day, right? So we are made to have rest, and we need to teach our kids how to rest. But we also we want to create the expectation that they have chores to do every single day. And so instead of us telling them they have chores, they can look at the chart and they can see the picture, or they can read underneath it what their chore is for the day. And if you help them get started and disciplined every day, they will, for the most part, they will do it every day on their own. For the most part, you still have to remind them sometimes, did you do your chores, and send them back to the chore chart. But you can see on the chore chart that they have tickets. And so every chore is worth a different denomination of tickets. Those tickets represent a couple things for us. One is each ticket represents $1 that they can redeem every 2 weeks, like a paycheck. Or they can spend their tickets on technology. And so it's one way that we've hit and miss with this. We do well sometimes we totally forget about it and they get away and watch lots of TV. But it helps them understand that their time costs money. All of our time costs something, right? And so if the internet, stuff that you should be doing, instead you're watching TV or you're on the internet, and it really helps them understand if they want to save and they want to buy stuff, they have to not watch so much TV, they have to do their chores, and they need to save and be disciplined and find other things to do with their time. And I feel like it has saved us a bazillion. That's not even a number, but it is to me. It's a high number. It's right underneath infinity. I feel like it's just saved us a lot of arguments about technology, and we don't have to talk about why and how come and all of that stuff. Do you have tickets? When we go to the store and your kid's asking you for the candy, do you have money, right? We don't buy our kids a lot of stuff. We ask them if they have money, and they're in the process of learning that that they need to have money on them, and that things cost money, and that you get money by working. And in this day and age, that's a radical idea.
Another really cool thing about this actual system is there's a lot of opportunity for the girls to take on initiative of their own, and opportunity to bless them when we see them doing something above and beyond. I can't tell you how many times that I've seen one of the girls choose to help a sister just be, an additional blessing to us, or they might overhear us, talking about a certain thing, and one of the girls will get out the vacuum and just grab it and start doing their thing. And that's something that we can celebrate by giving them other tickets, and which can be utilized for time on their devices or actual money, but it's just it gives them an ownership in how they participate in the family.
Yeah, so we're gonna leave a link in the description. There's lots of chore charts out there. Pick one that works for you. But if you like the one that we showed you in this video, click the link and purchase it. That'll help support the channel. So will your subscriptions, so will your likes, so will your shares. And from our heart to your home, I don't know what to say after that. From our heart to your home. See you next time. From our hearts to yours. Figured out.